I am beyond excited to be with you today to share some valuable insights on personal development. Are you a person that struggles with self-improvement? Do you find yourself constantly searching for ways to better yourself, but feel like you're stuck in a rut? Well, you are not alone. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos and neglect our own personal growth. But fear not, because in today's message, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful ways to improve your personal development. These are strategies that have helped me and countless others to turn our lives around and achieve success in all areas. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or overall well-being, these tips will help you take control of your life and become the best version of yourself. So if you're ready to break free from the chains of stagnation and unlock your full potential, then I urge you to stay tuned and take notes. Because by the end of this video, you will have the tools and knowledge to embark on a journey of personal growth and transformation. So let's dive in and start improving ourselves. Starting with number 5, which is improve your personal development by stepping out of your comfort zone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would anyone willingly leave their comfort zone? After all, it's called a comfort zone for a reason, right? It's where we feel safe, secure, and in control. But let me tell you, my friends, true growth and progress happen outside of our comfort zone. Think about it. When was the last time you learned something new, achieved something great, or had a breakthrough in your life while staying within your comfort zone? I'm willing to bet it was never. That's because our comfort zone is like a bubble. It keeps us confined and limits our potential. It's only when we step out of that bubble that we can truly experience life to its fullest. Now, I understand that stepping out of your comfort zone can be scary. It's natural to feel afraid of the unknown and to worry about failure. But let me ask you this. What's scarier, taking a risk and potentially failing, or living a life of regret and wondering, what if? I'll let you ponder on that for a moment. The truth is, we often underestimate our abilities and overestimate the risks involved in stepping out of our comfort zone. We let our fears hold us back from reaching our full potential. But let me tell you, my friends, the only way to overcome fear is by facing it head on. And the only way to grow is by stepping out of our comfort zone. So how do we do it? How do we step out of our comfort zone and improve our personal development? The first step is to identify your comfort zone. What are the things you do on a daily basis that make you feel comfortable? Is it your job, your routine, your relationships? Once you have identified your comfort zone, it's time to challenge it. Start by setting small goals that push you out of your comfort zone. It could be something as simple as trying a new hobby, taking a class, or speaking up in a meeting. The key is to push yourself just enough to feel uncomfortable but not overwhelmed. As you achieve these small goals, you will gain confidence and be ready to tackle bigger challenges. Another way to step out of your comfort zone is by exposing yourself to new experiences. Travel to a new place, try new foods, or attend events that you would not normally go to. These experiences will broaden your perspective and help you break out of your comfort zone. Surrounding yourself with people who challenge you is also crucial. As I mentioned earlier, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So if you want to grow, surround yourself with people who are constantly pushing themselves out of their comfort zone. They will inspire and motivate you to do the same. But let me warn you, stepping out of your comfort zone is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous process. As you achieve one goal, set another one that pushes you even further. And remember, failure is a part of the process. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it and using it as a stepping stone towards success. Now, I want to share a personal story with you. When I first started my journey towards personal development, I was a shy and introverted young man. I was comfortable staying in my bubble, and the thought of speaking in front of a crowd terrified me. But I knew that if I wanted to achieve my goals, I had to step out of my comfort zone. So I started by speaking in front of small groups. And as I gained confidence, I took on bigger challenges. And here I am today, standing in front of all of you, sharing my message. I urge you to step out of your comfort zone, embrace the discomfort, and use it as fuel to propel you towards your goals. Remember, the magic happens outside of your comfort zone, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Which leads us to number 4, which is improve your personal development by surrounding yourself with positive influence. This may seem like a simple concept, but it holds immense power in shaping our lives. We are all influenced by the people we surround ourselves with. The people we spend our time with have a significant impact on our thoughts, actions, and ultimately our success. Think about it. Have you ever been in the company of someone who constantly complains, criticizes, and brings negative energy into the room? How did you feel after spending time with them? I bet you didn't feel motivated or inspired to take action towards your goals. On the other hand, have you been around someone who radiates positivity, encourages you, and believes in your potential? How did that make you feel? I'm sure you felt empowered and motivated to become the best version of yourself. The people we surround ourselves with can either lift us up or bring us down. Therefore, it is crucial to choose our company wisely. We must surround ourselves with positive influence to improve our personal development and achieve success. But how do we do that? How do we ensure that we are surrounded by positive influence? Well, my friends, I have 4 simple steps for you. Firstly, be mindful of the people you spend your time with. Take a moment to reflect on your inner circle. Are they positive, driven, and supportive individuals? Or are they negative, unmotivated, and toxic? It's time to evaluate and make necessary changes. Remember, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So, choose wisely. Secondly, seek out positive role models. We all need someone to look up to, someone who inspires us to be better. Look for people who have achieved success in areas that you aspire to excel in. Learn from their experiences, their mindset, and their habits. Surround yourself with people who are where you want to be, and you will be motivated to reach your goals. Thirdly, join a community of like-minded individuals. We are social beings, and we thrive in a community. Find a group of people who share similar goals and values as you. It could be a mastermind group, a networking group, or even an online community. Being surrounded by people who are on a similar journey as you will provide you with support, accountability, and a sense of belonging. Lastly, be the positive influence. As the saying goes, be the change you wish to see in the world. If you want to surround yourself with positive influence, then be a positive influence yourself. Be the person who uplifts others, who encourages and supports them. By being a positive influence, you will attract like-minded individuals into your life, and together you can all grow and achieve success. My friends, the people we surround ourselves with are a reflection of who we are and who we want to become. If we want to improve our personal development and achieve success, we must surround ourselves with positive influence. It may not be easy, and it may require us to make some tough decisions, but trust me, it will be worth it. Which leads us to number 3, which is improve your personal development by learning new skills. Now you may be wondering, why is this so important? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt stuck in your personal or professional life? Have you ever felt like you're not making progress or reaching your full potential? If your answer is yes, then learning new skills is the solution to your problem. You see, we live in a constantly evolving world. Technology is advancing at a rapid pace. Industries are changing, and new opportunities are emerging every day. In order to keep up with these changes and stay ahead of the game, we must be willing to learn and adapt. As the saying goes, if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Learning new skills not only helps us stay relevant and competitive, but it also opens up new doors of opportunity. When we acquire new skills, we become more valuable to our employers, and we increase our chances of getting a promotion or a better job. And for entrepreneurs, learning new skills can lead to the growth and success of their businesses. But the benefits of learning new skills go beyond just professional growth. It also has a significant impact on our personal development. When we challenge ourselves to learn something new, we step out of our comfort zones and push our limits. This builds our confidence and self-esteem, making us more resilient and adaptable in the face of challenges. Learning new skills also helps us expand our knowledge and perspectives. It allows us to see things from different angles and think outside the box. This not only enhances our problem-solving skills, but also helps us become more creative and innovative in our personal and professional lives. Now, you may be thinking, that all sounds great, but where do I start? Well, the good news is, learning new skills doesn't have to be a daunting task. It can be as simple as taking a course, attending a workshop, or even watching a tutorial online. The key is to identify the skills that are relevant to your goals and interests, and then take action to acquire them. But let me warn you, learning new skills requires discipline and consistency. It's not a one-time thing, it's a continuous process. It may take time and effort, but the rewards are worth it. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. So make learning a habit, and you will see the positive impact it has on your personal development. Another important aspect of learning new skills is to have a growth mindset. This means believing that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's about embracing challenges and seeing failures as opportunities to learn and grow. With a growth mindset, you will not be afraid to take on new challenges and learn new things, even if it means making mistakes along the way. Lastly, I want to emphasize the importance of continuous learning. Learning new skills should not stop once you've acquired a certain level of proficiency. In today's fast-paced world, skills can become obsolete quickly. Therefore, it is crucial to stay updated and continuously improve our skills to stay relevant and competitive. Which leads us to number 2, which is improve your personal development by practicing self-reflection. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly is self-reflection and why is it so important? Well, let me tell you, self-reflection is the process of looking inward and examining our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It is a conscious effort to understand ourselves better, and it is a powerful tool for personal growth and development. You see, in today's fast-paced world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions. Our days are filled with endless to-do lists, meetings, and responsibilities. We are always on the go, and we rarely take the time to pause and reflect on our lives. But let me ask you, how can we improve ourselves if we don't take the time to understand ourselves? How can we grow if we don't reflect on our actions and behaviors? Self-reflection is the key to unlocking our true potential. It allows us to identify our strengths and weaknesses, our values and beliefs, and our goals and aspirations. It helps us gain clarity and perspective on our lives, and it allows us to make better decisions. As the great philosopher Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." And I couldn't agree more. Now, you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't have time for self-reflection. I have a busy schedule, and I can't afford to take a break. My friend, let me tell you, self-reflection doesn't have to be a time-consuming process. It can be as simple as taking a few minutes at the end of each day to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and emotions. It can be done while you're driving, walking, or even during your morning coffee. The key is to make it a habit, to make it a part of your daily routine. So how exactly does self-reflection improve our personal development? Well, for starters, it allows us to identify our limiting beliefs. We all have beliefs that hold us back from achieving our full potential. These beliefs are often ingrained in our minds since childhood, and we are not even aware of them. But through self-reflection, we can uncover these beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. We can challenge ourselves to think differently and break free from our self-imposed limitations. Self-reflection also helps us become more self-aware. It allows us to understand our emotions and how they affect our thoughts and actions. By becoming more self-aware, we can control our emotions instead of letting them control us. We can choose to respond instead of reacting impulsively. This is crucial for personal development because our emotions can either propel us forward or hold us back. Moreover, self-reflection allows us to learn from our mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's a part of life. But the key is to learn from them and not repeat them. By reflecting on our actions and behaviors, we can identify where we went wrong and how we can do better next time. This is how we grow and improve as individuals. But perhaps the most significant benefit of self-reflection is that it helps us align our actions with our goals and values. Many of us have goals and dreams, but we often get sidetracked by the demands of daily life. We lose sight of what truly matters to us. But through self-reflection, we can realign ourselves with our goals and values. We can make sure that our actions are in line with our long-term vision for ourselves. I want you to commit to practicing self-reflection every day for the next 30 days. Take just a few minutes each day to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Write them down in a journal if possible. And at the end of the 30 days, I want you to look back and see how far you've come. I guarantee you will be amazed by the progress you've made. Which leads us to number one, which is improve your personal development by setting clear goals. You see, goals are the foundation of personal development. They give us direction, purpose, and motivation. Without clear goals, we are like ships without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the sea. But with clear goals, we have a destination in mind, and we can chart our course towards it. So, my friends, I urge you to set clear goals for yourself and watch as your personal development soars to new heights. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I have set goals before, and I never seem to achieve them. Well, my friends, that's because you haven't set clear goals. You see, setting goals is not just about writing down a list of things you want to achieve. It's about defining what you truly want and creating a plan to get there. It's about setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to improve your physical fitness. A vague goal would be, I want to get in shape. But a clear goal would be, I want to lose 20 pounds in 3 months by going to the gym 3 times a week and following a healthy diet. Do you see the difference? The clear goal is specific. It defines how much weight you want to lose and in what time frame. It's measurable. You can track your progress and see if you're on track. It's achievable. It's a realistic goal that you can actually attain. It's relevant. It aligns with your overall goal of improving your physical fitness. And it's time-bound. It has a deadline, which creates a sense of urgency and accountability. But setting clear goals is just the first step. The next step is to create a plan to achieve those goals. You see, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So, my friends, I urge you to create a plan that will help you achieve your goals. Break your goal down into smaller, actionable steps. Identify potential obstacles and come up with solutions to overcome them. And most importantly, take action. A goal without action is just a dream. Now, I want to address something that often holds people back from setting clear goals: the fear of failure. Many of us are afraid to set clear goals because we are afraid of not achieving them. But let me tell you something, my friends. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every successful person has faced failure at some point in their journey. But the difference between them and those who give up is that they never let failure stop them from pursuing their goals. They learn from their failures, they adapt, and they keep moving forward. So, my friends, do not let the fear of failure hold you back. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to propel you towards your goals. Another important aspect of setting clear goals is to constantly review and revise them. As we grow and evolve, our goals may also change. And that's okay. It's important to regularly review our goals and make adjustments if needed. It's also important to celebrate our successes along the way. Each step towards our goals is a cause for celebration, no matter how small. This will keep us motivated and inspired to keep pushing forward. Setting clear goals is the #1 way to improve your personal development. It gives us direction, purpose, and motivation. It allows us to define what we truly want and create a plan to get there. Remember to set smart goals, create a plan, take action, and never let the fear of failure hold you back. And most importantly, always remember to review, revise. I want to share with you 5 powerful ways to crush your goals and achieve the success you desire. Are you a person that struggles with setting and achieving your goals? Do you often feel like you're stuck in a cycle of disappointment and frustration when it comes to reaching your dreams? Well, you are not alone. In fact, many people face this same struggle every single day. But here's the good news. In today's message, I am going to share with you the key principles that have helped me and countless others turn things around and achieve massive success. So, if you're ready to take control of your life and start making your dreams a reality, then I invite you to stay tuned and listen closely to these 5 ways to crush your goals. By the end of this video, you will have the tools and motivation to break free from your limitations and create the life you truly deserve. So let's dive in and get started on this journey towards achieving your goals. Let's get started. Starting with number 5, which is crush your goals by continuously educating and improving yourself. You see, education is not just confined to the walls of a classroom or the pages of a textbook. It is a lifelong process that requires dedication and a thirst for knowledge. As we embark on this journey of crushing our goals, we must understand that it is not a one-time event. It is a continuous process that requires us to constantly educate and improve ourselves. So why is continuous education and improvement so important? Well, let me tell you, my friends, it is the foundation of personal growth and success. Without it, we become stagnant and complacent, and our goals remain out of reach. But with it, we become unstoppable, and our goals become achievable. Continuous education and improvement allow us to expand our knowledge, skills, and abilities. It opens doors to new opportunities and helps us develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It is the key to unlocking our full potential and unleashing our greatness. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't have the time or resources to continuously educate myself. Well, my friends, let me remind you that education does not have to be confined to a classroom. It can be as simple as reading a book, attending a seminar, or even listening to a podcast. The key is to make a commitment to learn something new every day. Continuous education also requires us to step out of our comfort zones and embrace new challenges. It may be scary at first, but trust me, the rewards are worth it. When we push ourselves to learn and grow, we become more resilient and adaptable. We are better equipped to handle any obstacles that may come our way on the path to achieving our goals. But education alone is not enough. We must also strive for continuous improvement. It is not enough to just acquire knowledge. We must also apply it and constantly work on becoming better versions of ourselves. As the saying goes, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is true power. Continuous improvement requires us to be honest with ourselves and identify areas where we can grow and develop. It may be improving our time management skills, communication skills, or even our mindset. Whatever it may be, we must be willing to put in the work and make the necessary changes to become the best versions of ourselves. Now, my friends, I want to share with you a crucial aspect of continuous education and improvement. It is the power of learning from others. We must surround ourselves with people who inspire us, challenge us, and push us to be better. Seek out mentors, coaches, and like-minded individuals who can guide and support you on your journey of achieving your goals. I cannot stress enough the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose wisely and make sure those 5 people are lifting you up and not holding you back. In addition to learning from others, we must also be open to feedback and criticism. It may not always be easy to hear, but it is necessary for growth. Constructive criticism allows us to identify areas where we can improve and become better versions of ourselves. Embrace it, my friends, and use it as a tool for continuous improvement. Which leads us to number 4, which is crush your goals by surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. Now, what do I mean by like-minded individuals? I'm not talking about people who agree with you all the time or have the same opinions as you. No, I'm talking about people who share the same drive, the same ambition, and the same hunger for success as you do. You see, the people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our lives. They can either lift us up or bring us down. That's why it's crucial to choose our inner circle wisely. So if you want to crush your goals, you need to surround yourself with individuals who are also striving for success. Now you might be thinking, but Jim, how do I find these like-minded individuals? Well, let me tell you, they are all around you. You just have to look for them. Attend networking events, join mastermind groups, or even reach out to people who inspire you. The key is to put yourself out there and connect with people who are on the same journey as you. But it's not just about finding like-minded individuals. It's also about being a like-minded individual. You see, in order to attract success, you must first become successful in your mindset. You must have the same hunger, the same drive, and the same determination as the people you want to surround yourself with. So how do you become a like-minded individual? It starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. If you constantly think negative thoughts, you will attract negative people and negative outcomes. But if you have a positive mindset, you will attract positive people and positive outcomes. Next, you must have a clear vision of your goals. You can't expect to attract like-minded individuals if you don't know what you want to achieve. Your vision acts as a magnet, drawing in the right people who can help you achieve your goals. But it's not just about attracting people who can help you. It's also about surrounding yourself with people who challenge you and push you to be better. As the saying goes, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need to be surrounded by individuals who inspire you to grow and become the best version of yourself. Another crucial aspect of surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals is accountability. When you have a support system of people who are also working towards their goals, it becomes easier to hold yourself accountable. You can share your progress, setbacks, and ideas with them, and they can offer valuable feedback and keep you on track. But let me warn you, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals does not mean surrounding yourself with yes men. You need people who will challenge you, give you constructive criticism, and hold you accountable. It's easy to surround ourselves with people who tell us what we want to hear, but it takes courage to be around people who tell us what we need to hear. Finally, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals means building a community of support and collaboration. Success is not a competition. It's a journey that we can all embark on together. When you surround yourself with people who are also striving for success, you create a network of support, knowledge, and resources. You can share ideas, collaborate on projects, and lift each other up when times get tough. which leads us to number 3, which is crush your goals by staying disciplined and consistent. This may not sound like the most exciting or glamorous advice, but I can guarantee you that it is the most crucial. You see, anyone can set goals, but it takes a disciplined and consistent individual to actually achieve them. So what does it mean to be disciplined and consistent? Discipline is the ability to control your thoughts, actions, and emotions in order to stay focused on your goals. It means saying no to distractions and temptations that may hinder your progress. And consistency is the act of showing up every day and putting in the work, even when you don't feel like it. Let me give you an example of the power of discipline and consistency. Imagine 2 individuals who have the same goal of losing 20 pounds. One of them is disciplined and consistent, while the other is not. The disciplined individual follows a strict diet and exercise routine every day, even when they don't feel like it. They say no to unhealthy food and make sure to get their daily workout in. On the other hand, the inconsistent individual follows the same routine for a few days, but then gives in to their cravings and skips workouts. Who do you think will achieve their goal of losing 20 pounds? It's obvious. The disciplined and consistent individual will see results, while the inconsistent one will continue to struggle. Now let's talk about how you can develop discipline and consistency in your life. The first step is to have a clear vision and purpose for your goals. When you have a strong reason why you want to achieve something, it becomes easier to stay disciplined and consistent. So take some time to reflect on your goals and why they are important to you. The second step is to create a plan and stick to it. This means breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks and creating a schedule to follow. This will help you stay on track and make progress towards your goals every day. And remember, discipline is also about saying no to things that don't align with your goals. So be selective in how you spend your time and energy. The third step is to hold yourself accountable. Find an accountability partner or join a group of like-minded individuals who can support and motivate you. Share your goals with them and ask for their help in holding you accountable. This will not only keep you on track, but also provide you with a support system when you face challenges. Another important aspect of staying disciplined and consistent is to have a positive mindset. Your thoughts and beliefs have a significant impact on your actions and results. So make sure to cultivate a positive and optimistic attitude towards your goals. Believe in yourself and your abilities, and don't let self-doubt or fear hold you back. Lastly, don't be afraid to fail. Success is not a straight line, and there will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it's how you respond to these failures that will determine your success. Use them as learning opportunities and keep moving forward with even more determination and discipline. Which leads us to number 2, is to crush your goals by creating a plan. You see, having a goal without a plan is like having a destination without a map. You may know where you want to go, but without a plan, you will most likely get lost along the way. And let me tell you, getting lost on your journey towards your goals is not only frustrating, but it can also be disheartening. That's why it is essential to create a plan to guide you towards your goals. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Jim, creating a plan takes time and effort. Why can't I just wing it and see what happens? Well, my friends, let me ask you this. Would you start a business without a business plan? Would you build a house without a blueprint? Of course not. Just like any successful endeavor, achieving your goals requires a well-thought-out plan. So how do you create a plan that will help you crush your goals? The first step is to be crystal clear about what you want to achieve. You must have a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goal. Let me give you an example. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, be specific and say, I want to lose 20 pounds in 6 months by exercising 4 times a week and following a healthy diet. See the difference? The more specific you are, the easier it will be to create a plan that will lead you to success. The next step is to break down your goal into smaller, actionable steps. This will make your goal less overwhelming and more manageable. Going back to our weight loss example, you can break it down into smaller steps, such as joining a gym, hiring a personal trainer, meal planning, and scheduling your workouts. By breaking down your goal, you will have a clear roadmap of what needs to be done to achieve it. Now, here's a crucial part of creating a plan that many people overlook. Setting deadlines. Without a deadline, your goal will remain a dream, and your plan will be nothing but a piece of paper. So, make sure to set realistic deadlines for each step of your plan. And most importantly, hold yourself accountable to these deadlines. Another essential aspect of creating a plan is to anticipate obstacles and have a contingency plan in place. Let's face it, life is unpredictable, and things may not always go as planned, but that's okay. What matters is how you handle these obstacles. So, take some time to think about potential roadblocks that may hinder your progress and come up with solutions to overcome them. Now I want to share with you a powerful tool that will help you stay on track towards your goals. Visualization. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself achieving your goal. How does it feel? What do you see? Visualization is a powerful technique that can help you stay motivated and focused on your goal. So make sure to visualize yourself achieving your goal every day. It will keep you motivated and remind you of why you started this journey in the first place. Lastly, remember that your plan is not set in stone. It is essential to review and adjust your plan regularly. As you progress towards your goal, you may realize that some steps need to be tweaked or that you need to add new steps. That's perfectly okay. The key is to be flexible and adapt as needed to ensure that your plan continues to lead you towards your goal. Which leads us to number one, which is crush your goals by setting specific and achievable goals. You see, setting goals is not just about having a vague idea of what you want to achieve. It is about creating a clear and detailed roadmap that will guide you towards your desired destination. Let me ask you, have you ever been on a road trip without a map or GPS? How did that turn out for you? Most likely you ended up lost, frustrated, and wasting precious time and resources. The same principle applies to our goals. Without a clear direction and plan, we are bound to get lost and lose sight of our objectives. So, the first step to crushing your goals is to set specific goals. This means being clear and precise about what you want to achieve. It is not enough to say, I want to be successful or I want to lose weight. These are vague statements that do not provide a clear direction. Instead, you need to define your goals in precise terms. For example, I want to increase my sales by 50% in the next quarter. Or, I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months. By setting specific goals, you are giving yourself a target to aim for. It is like aiming at a bullseye instead of shooting in the dark. This focus and clarity will help you stay motivated and on track towards your goals. But setting specific goals is not enough. You also need to make sure that they are achievable. This means setting realistic goals that you can actually attain. Now, I am not saying that you should limit yourself or set small goals, but you need to be honest with yourself and set goals that are within your reach. Setting unrealistic goals will only lead to disappointment and discouragement. It is like trying to run a marathon without any prior training. You will most likely fail, and that will only demotivate you from trying again. On the other hand, setting achievable goals will give you a sense of accomplishment and keep you motivated to push further. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Jim, what about those big, audacious goals that seem impossible? Well, let me tell you, those are the goals that will truly push you to your limits and help you reach your full potential. But the key is to break them down into smaller, achievable goals. This will not only make them less daunting, but also give you a roadmap to follow. Another crucial aspect of setting achievable goals is to make them measurable. This means setting specific metrics to track your progress. For example, if your goal is to increase your sales by 50%, You need to track your sales on a regular basis to see if you are on track. This will help you make necessary adjustments and stay focused on your goal. In addition to being specific, achievable, and measurable, your goals should also be time-bound. This means setting a deadline for when you want to achieve your goals. Without a time frame, your goals will lack urgency, and you may end up procrastinating. As the saying goes, a goal without a deadline is just a dream. So make sure to set a realistic timeline for your goals. This will not only keep you focused, but also give you a sense of urgency to take action. Now, I want to share with you a powerful technique that will help you achieve your goals faster and more effectively. It is called the SMART technique. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. By following this framework, you can ensure that your goals are well-defined and have a higher chance of success. But setting specific and achievable goals is just the first step. The real work begins when you start taking action towards your goals. Remember, a goal without action is just a wish. So, it is essential to have a plan and take consistent action towards your goals. And let me tell you, the journey towards your goals will not always be smooth sailing. There will be obstacles and challenges along the way. But it is during these tough times that your determination and perseverance will be tested. This is where your strong and specific goals will come in handy. They will serve as a compass, guiding you towards your destination, no matter how rough the road may be. Remember to be clear and precise about what you want to achieve. Make sure your goals are realistic and measurable, and set a deadline to create a sense of urgency. And most importantly, take consistent action towards your goals and never give up, no matter how challenging the journey may be. I leave you with this quote by Zig Ziglar: "A goal properly set is halfway reached." So go out there and set your goals. Today, I want to talk to you about the extraordinary power that resides within each and every one of us. A power so profound that it can shape destinies, build empires, and transform lives. That power, my friends, is the power of words. You see, words are not just sounds that escape our lips or letters scribbled on paper. They are the building blocks of our thoughts, the architects of our beliefs, and the foundation upon which our actions are built. Your words have the ability to create a life of unparalleled success and fulfillment, or they can shackle you to a life of mediocrity and despair. The choice is yours, but the responsibility is immense. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever stopped to consider the impact of your words? Have you ever realized that every word you speak, every sentence you utter, has the power to shape your reality? Your words have the power to inspire, to uplift, and to ignite the flames of passion within you, but they also have the power to demean, to discourage, and to extinguish the brightest of dreams. Words are like seeds. When you plant positive, empowering words in the fertile soil of your mind, you nurture the growth of greatness. You water these seeds with belief, and you watch as they sprout into actions that lead to success. On the other hand, if you sow seeds of negativity, doubt, and fear, you are cultivating a barren land where dreams wither and die. It's not just about the words you speak to others, it's also about the words you speak to yourself. And the conversations you have in the silence of your own mind are just as influential, if not more so, than the conversations you have with the world. The words you use to describe yourself, your abilities, and your potential shape your self-image. Your self-image, in turn, determines your confidence, your decisions, and ultimately, your destiny. Let me share with you a fundamental truth. You are the master of your words, and therefore, you are the master of your destiny. Your words can create opportunities where none exist, turn obstacles into stepping stones, and pave the way to a future beyond your wildest dreams. But this power comes with a responsibility to choose your words wisely, consciously, and purposefully. Imagine a world where every word you speak is infused with positivity, kindness, and encouragement. Imagine the impact you could have on the people around you, the way you could uplift their spirits, boost their confidence, and inspire them to reach for the stars. Your words have the power to create a ripple effect of positivity that can transform communities, nations, and even the world. Now, I want you to take a moment and reflect on the words you have been using. both in your interactions with others and in the conversations you have with yourself? Are they words of encouragement or criticism? Are they words of belief or doubt? Are they words of love or fear? Your honest answers to these questions will reveal the direction in which your life is headed. If you find that your words have been less than empowering, do not despair. The beautiful thing about words is that you can change them. You can choose to change your vocabulary, your self-talk, and your affirmations. You can choose to replace words like I can't with I can, words like I'm not good enough with I am more than enough, and words like it's too difficult with I will find a way. Start today. Start now. Make a commitment to yourself and to the people you care about to be mindful of the words you use. Use your words to build, to encourage, and to inspire. Use your words to create a vision of the future you desire, and then use them to fuel your actions towards that vision. Remember, your words are not just utterances. They are declarations to the universe about the kind of life you want to live. I want you to embrace the immense power of your words. Let them be a source of strength, courage, and unwavering belief. Let them be the driving force behind your actions, the beacon that guides you through the darkest of nights, and the inspiration that propels you to reach new heights. Remember, your words will make you or break you. Choose them wisely, for they are shaping your destiny with every syllable. I have faith in you, and I know that you have within you the power to create a life that is truly extraordinary. Speak your truth. Speak it with conviction, and watch as your words pave the way to a future filled with limitless